Frankly speaking, I'm here now. Let's run it. Listen, happy Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly hope you know how blessed and favored you are to be alive on this beautiful Tuesday night. Welcome to the Frankly Speaking live show. It's about to go down. I got my crew with me. It's been a marvelous day. And it's about to go down. I need everybody to share. I need everybody to tag. I need everybody to make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like. Let's turn up tonight, man. It's going to be a fun night. I just got a feeling. Tonight going to be real fun. Good to see all of you all already in the chat. Sorry for our tardiness. We were having some technical difficulties. You know how it go on Bill Gates' internet every now and then. You gotta get it straight. But,
sit down.
Good to see everybody in the room already. Let's get rocking. Tashiana, I need you to pray over your internet because her internet acting right. Yours acting janky.
I know, it just switched up.
What's up? All right, y'all go ahead and tag everybody who's already in here. Let's turn up tonight. Hopefully y'all saw the video earlier. All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Frankly Speaking live show. We are live each and every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern time right here on Facebook or YouTube, depending on where you are watching. If you are on the YouTube channel, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you like a couple of videos. I got my crew with me. But first, I'm gonna let Miss Asia do the housekeeping for the night. Go ahead, Miss Asia. Tell the people what to do.
So, of course, we want you to be interactive. It's not just us talking to ourselves. We want to know what you guys think as well. Always sharing is caring, but most importantly, be nice. We make sure you just always say what you want to say, but say it in a nice way.
Thank you so much, Miss Asia. Listen, let me introduce you to the crew. In case you don't know, all of our names, well, most of us, all of our names, IG names, are in the left corner. Of course, at the top, my cousin, my kinfolk, Money, Mr. Money, AMG in the house. Say what's up to the people, Money.
What's up, people? I'm in for a good night, man. I don't know what's in store, but I'm prepared.
Then, of course, the young lady who just told y'all the housekeeping rules, her name is Miss Asia. Miss Asia, you feeling all right tonight?
I'm doing good. I hope everybody's ready because I'm excited for this one.
Then we got, she's no stranger to the Frankly Speaking show. She has been rocking with me for 4 seasons off and on. And it's good to have her in the building tonight on Frankly Speaking Live. Say what's up to the people, Jaylen.
What a privilege. I'm back. I'm so excited to be here tonight. Let's get into some things.
My other cousin in the building. This is his 2nd season on Frankly Speaking Live. The one and only Mr. Trap House himself. Travis
Come on
Terry in
now.
the house. Say what's up to the people, cuz.
Peace and blessings, beloved. Good to see everybody tonight. Last week was so good. I was on my way back from Atlanta listening to the show. And man, Clee, I love you, baby. That's all I got. I love you. Looking forward to the show.
All right, then of course we cannot leave out. It's one of everybody know one of my shooters, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my girl. If I gotta call somebody that need to get beat up, and it's a female, I'm calling this young lady right there. Miss Cleonce in the house. Say what's up to the people, Clee.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna be good tonight. I'm not gonna ask you. Y'all ain't gonna give me out of character tonight, okay? Especially since we got old boy down there here tonight. I ain't finna start with him and that curse.
Listen, I hear somebody TV. Somebody need to turn their TV down. I don't know who TV they there. Listen, I got in the building when I did a filler last season. I asked what men that they think would be a great addition to the show. And this young man, they kept on saying his name over and over and over again. So I reached out to him, asked him to do the show, and man, he was absolutely clutch, absolutely amazing. Some people hate him, some people love his opinions. You know, it just depends on what side of the fence you're on.
Right.
This my guy, the one on it. Ray, baby, you know what I'm saying? You never know what his name gonna be on the thing, but we call him Ray, baby. Say what's up to the people, Ray, baby.
Good evening. It is sister wife season. So mistresses and mains, it's time to join forces.
I told y'all never know what's going to happen with Ray Baby on the show. Then, of course, I got my boy. He been rocking with me for 4 seasons right here on the Frankly Speaking live show, off and on. Of course, always a pleasure to have him with us. We value and appreciate his opinions as well. Say what's up to the people, Dwayne. Then, last but not least, Miss Tasha. I'm getting an echo, y'all. Everybody go on mute, please. Miss Tashiana is in the building as always. Miss Legacy Mama herself. Say what's up to the people, Tashiana.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna keep it limited. I don't know what's going on with my internet tonight.
I told y'all it's always somebody. It's always gonna be one. It's always gonna be one. Listen, we are 70 people between Facebook and YouTube. I need everybody to share. I need everybody to tag somebody. If you're on Facebook and you ain't tagged nobody yet, what you waiting on? If you're on YouTube and you haven't sent out the link yet, what are you waiting on? Remember, sharing is always caring. Let's get to it. I ain't gonna hold y'all tonight. I want to get right into the meat of the matter. Last week, we was pretty hard on Miss Clee. Last week we let her have it, and everybody was in the comments.
I don't know about all that. Let me have it.
We did. I think the guys let you have it. Listen, if you're on Facebook, real quick, housekeeping thing, real quick. If you're on Facebook and you just so happen to be using a professional account because of StreamYard, for whatever reason, it looks like this to me. All right. So I can't see your names. And so don't think I'm being funny if I don't call your names. This is what it looks like to me if you're using a professional account. StreamYard has not fixed it yet. StreamYard, if y'all happen to watch this stream, please fix y'all stuff. And somebody please go back on mute because I'm getting an echo, please. Hey, auntie, how you doing? Y'all, that's my biological auntie. That's my mama, sister, Elaine. Auntie Elaine is in the building. Miss Kimberly is in the building. Miss Mel Mack is in the building. What's up? What's up, everybody? Chrissy, what's up? Alexis, what's up? The right attorney Shaw is in the building. It's Esquire herself. What's up? Malika, what's up, Tanya? Everybody, thank y'all for being here tonight. I see y'all. Make sure you share. Make sure you tag. So I put out a video earlier today, maybe a little bit too late, but I got a whole bunch of responses to it because it was brought to my attention that right here on the Frankly Speaking show, we seem to be biased towards the men on this show for whatever reason. They say we beat up on the women, we abuse the women, we always telling the women what they need to think about, what they need to change, and we always got the women on the hot seat, but the men ain't never on the hot seat. So tonight, the men gonna be on the hot seat, all right? And it's just gonna be all about us tonight. So, fellas, we gotta show the ladies what it means to be accountable. We can't deflect tonight. No deflecting. No, but women do this like they would do if we was talking about them. No, but women do this. We're gonna take full responsibility tonight, and we're gonna sit in this hot seat that they have put us on with these questions. It's gonna be the good one. It's gonna be a good one. Miss Paula in the house. How you doing, Miss Paula? Good to see you. Eric, what's up, Reverend Banks? Miss April is in the house over there on YouTube. What's up? What's up? All right, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First question of the night, fellas. Ladies, feel free to chime in with anything extra around these questions whenever you get ready. Question number 1, fellas. Is it factional or fictional? Hold up. Wait a minute. I ain't doing right. So, on Frankly Speaking, let me slow down. On Frankly Speaking, for this season, we play a game called Factional or Fictional on this show. And don't y'all try to play me. First of all, I know the word is factual. Okay. I know how to spell. I'm former spelling bee champion elementary. Thank you. I know it's factual. But on the Frankly Speaking show, we try to be catchy. So it's factional or fictional. All right? Factional or fictional. That's how we start all of our questions. That's how we word our questions right here on the Frankly Speaking show. All right? So those of you who are in the comment section, feel free to chime in whenever you get ready. Whenever I ask a question, feel free to put what you think it is in the comment section. All right? First question of the night. Is it fictional or factional that men don't think twice about dishing out things they couldn't take themselves? Matter of fact, men, y'all go on mute. I'm gonna let the ladies answer this first, what they think. Is it factional or fictional that men don't think twice about dishing out things that they couldn't take themselves? Anybody can unmute yourself and go.
Factional.
It's
Jay,
facts. It's
hey,
factional.
if all right, Jay.
I'm in between, but for the most part, I'm leaning in more so on factual.
Tashiana.
I didn't hear the question, but I'm just gonna follow the ladies and be like factual. It's
No,
probably
you
something that
can't
y'all
do
do,
that. I
so.
ask it again. Hold on. Is it factional or fictional that men don't think twice about dishing out things they couldn't take themselves?
Well, that is facts. Absolutely.
All right. Ladies and y'all already doing in the comments. Thank y'all so much for following instructions tonight. It's good to have a crowd that follow instructions. All right, fellas. What y'all think?
I think a bigger question you can ask them is why.
We gonna get to it right back. We gonna get to it. Just answer first, then we come back around.
Absolutely factual. We don't be thinking about this.
Trap.
Lord have mercy.
Trap, you on mute.
I don't
You
know.
on mute, Trap.
I'm gonna say fictional, mainly because I can only speak for me though, because everything I do is premeditated. So if I do it, I planned it out. I thought about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot that shot.
Money.
I could take whatever I dish, cuz. It's that.
Dwayne.
I'm gonna have the second with money. Take whatever I dish.
Accountability.
For sure.
That's right.
So ladies, for all of the ladies who said factional, Clee, where you going? Why do you feel as though that is facts?
Who talking to me?
Whoever want to answer, I said the ladies who said factual.
I mean, because
Yeah.
that is like that's pretty much true. Like we all know that majority, well, I ain't gonna say majority, but we know that, hearsay is that men cheat more than women. We know that when a woman cheats on a man, it's over. Like, no, if a man cheats, we will take him back maybe 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying? But if a woman cheats on a man, like it's done. It's over with after that first time. Like, it's no coming back from it. We as women, we understand that, we know that, you know what I'm saying? But no, they will do that. But if you do it to, as Jada said, now his chest hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't take it. He got to be admitted to the ER when I do something. And as my brother Finesse 2 times said, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. And we know the rest of the words. The rest of the words is song. But that's definitely how men are. So it's definitely sexual.
Asia, what you got to say?
No, I agree. I feel like as much as y'all think y'all are planning out this whole, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. If that woman come tell you she done cheated on you 1, 2, 3 times, y'all gonna be hurt. Y'all gonna be real hurt about it.
They're gonna be hurt different. Like, it's just different for men all the way around.
Jayla?
Emotionally.
Well, I'm gonna just take the cheating aspect out of it. I just think, period, there's a lot of things that men do that they cannot receive back. But I say yes and no in my answer, because to this lovely gentleman with the glasses, I don't know your name. What's your name? You right here.
Travis.
Travis.
Hey, Travis. But to Travis' point, I think it's him that said it, or maybe it was Ray Baby. But sometimes I don't think men put a lot of thought into some things they do. So that's where I'm on the fence, where I don't think you guys are planning out like, if I do this, what if she does the same thing to me? I don't even think y'all are smart enough. Sorry.
We don't care.
To even try to like weigh those odds. Y'all just do it and then have the lamest, most basic, minute.
Well, hold on, beloved.
Yeah.
Hold on, beloved. I use the precursor. I use the precursor to say I can only speak for me. But if I'm gonna shoot this shot, it's thought out. Please believe it is.
Okay, well, you are 1 out of 8 billion men.
I'm an anomaly. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, baby. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ray Baby, talk to me. How you feeling about hearing all this?
I can't wait for this one.
First of all,
Oh God.
it does not make. Why would you? A woman will put herself through hell trying to accept something she knows she can't. This man has cheated on you. You take him back. You can't accept it. You can't sleep at night. Your edge is falling out. Your end's getting damaged. Like,
call me.
It don't make sense. Like, why would you take a person back if they cheated on you? The reason y'all think men can't take what we dish out is because we know we don't have to take it. Like, if you cheat on us, it's over. I'm not about to deal.
Respectfully, I don't take cheaters back.
I mean, it's simple math. If you cheat on me, you want me to take you back, and I know I can't handle it. That makes absolutely no sense. Like,
let me just say this. Let me just say this right quick, Frank. That was just an example, you guys. We don't have to just limit it to cheating. It's just things in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, men do not like being critiqued. You know what I'm saying? As well, it's an ego thing for them. Sometimes they get defensive. Women,
about what?
I mean, it just depends on what it is. Like,
okay, what we talking about like right now?
I mean, it's just in general. It was a general question. It's not a particular thing. I hear that echo. I keep hearing myself back.
Well, we about men not taking what we dish out. We don't have to take it. That's what y'all don't understand.
I mean, neither do we
I
have
don't
to
have
take
to
it, but what
accept.
we're saying is, do men think? The question was, do men think twice about doing things?
No,
That,
we. Why would I think twice about
so
something I
y'all,
know I'm not
so
gonna
y'all,
deal with?
so y'all don't care. So just say you don't care. I mean, if you
I
don't
said
care,
that initially. We don't care
but
about this shit.
some men do care. Some men do care. Some men want to do what they want to do and then come back home to their woman.
Because
So
we
you
know y'all
leave,
gonna
they
take us
care.
back. We know y'all gonna take us back.
Not all of us. Like Tatiana said, she's not taking you back.
There's no woman who has left a man the first time he cheated.
Sure,
Are you making a vague statement, or you're saying
That's in general. That's in general.
And you know this to be true?
Have you
Walter
ever
White.
have you ever took a man back after he cheated on you?
Well,
no.
He was saying
I'm
there
really
is
thinking about it.
No, he was saying that there's women that don't take me. I mean, that don't eat after the first time. I have left and I came back.
Nah, he said after the first time. He said after the first time.
Yes.
I mean, I can't listen. Y'all see, I haven't said anything because I agree with y'all tonight on this topic. However, I have to agree with him on the statement that he just made. I don't believe, you might be an anomaly to this one.
Yeah.
Majority of the women, probably more than majority of the women, are not leaving on the first time. I'm
But
sorry.
the thing is, for me, like I've said this several times on here before, like cheating is not a deal breaker for me. But that's me now. Now I think the only time I really just was cheated on was like college and high school. But as an adult, I don't think I really know that I've been cheated on per se.
You don't know.
Like,
That was the key
yeah,
word.
I mean,
That was
yeah,
key
I mean,
word.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So as far as I'm concerned, I've never caught my dude cheating on me as an adult. I've been single for like 7 years, so I guess that don't count. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had no dude for a long time. But when I did, I never caught him cheating. It was never a cheating thing. So I mean, if we talking about a woman, now when I was like 19, 20 years old in college and in high school, my little boyfriend cheated on me and I took him back. But as an adult, like, and even now when me dating and not being in a committed relationship, if I'm dealing with a dude and I know he got like some other little chicks and stuff like that, I'd be like, peace out, because it's no room for me. I ain't in competition. So
Frank, you seen that comment, Frank? You seen that comment, Frank? Put that last comment back up.
Pull back some, Dwayne.
I'm gonna say this while y'all are talking. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'll say this. I know we keep talking about cheating, but this is the thing. Like, if we really want to go there, let's consider that men cheat in the first place because you all cannot take what women do to you. And what I mean by that is
you broke up some.
when men start feeling like they're not being
10 seconds. Go back about 10 seconds and say it again. Yeah, you good.
Okay, so men cheat in the first place because they cannot take what women do to them. When men start feeling like their needs are not being met, instead of them sticking in there and having conversations about it, what do? Y'all go and cheat. When we don't get our emotional needs met, that's not the first thing we go to. We probably gonna go talk to a friend. We probably gonna try to talk to you about it and stick it out with y'all. So absolutely, y'all cannot take what y'all dish out. Y'all be emotionally absent, emotionally neglectful, and then when y'all little emotional needs don't get met, y'all up in the cleanup woman's face. But if
hold on, Legacy Mom. Hold on, Legacy Mom. Hold on. I think we've got ahead of ourselves. The original question, I think we all got ahead of ourselves just a little bit. The original premise of the question, I believe, is based upon our thoughts before we do something, whether or not we consider someone else or even ourselves before we execute an action. For instance, if I say you're fat, if I allow my mouth to fix my mouth to say you're fat, can you take her also saying your hairline ugly?
No, they can't take that either.
Like, do
Jaylen,
we
what was that,
consider?
Jaylen?
Can we take ourselves what we are dishing out ourselves? Is it a thought? Do we think twice before we do something? If we're out at the club if we're out at the club, do we consider is me buying this woman's drink okay because I would be okay with my woman accepting a drink from another man? Do we consider things like this before we do
I
it?
ain't never thought about that.
No, men don't think in big
but
picture like
you don't buy
women do.
drinks, do it right, baby. You don't buy drinks, do it right, baby.
Of course.
You buy drinks.
Oh yeah.
I bet you lie.
I'm a nice guy.
You buy one. It's a one drink limit.
No. I ain't finna buy for you and all your little, you know.
But y'all not even looking at the comments.
We big box over here. Ain't not
Y'all not even looking at the comments. Y'all can't even stay in the hot seat on this question. Y'all gonna try to control the narrative about this, but it's all good. We get
because you got off about the narrative
going back.
Yeah, y'all do realize that most of the men we have agreed with y'all tonight. Let me back up something.
Yeah,
we
but
have
you got
agreed
off about the narrative though.
No, it's still.
Yes, you did.
I mean, it was such a broad topic. You could have gone
God. So now,
but when you broke it down, when you asked the question again, no, men do not think big picture. They can't think like that. Women think big picture. Men think in specifics. They're not thinking about what's gonna happen if I make this decision. It comes. The decision just the consequences happen.
I really wish today was one of them days where we could I know we're not deflecting today, so I'm gonna stay off of it. But I really wish we could swap this and show how we do think about this and how they don't think about this.
Yo, we kind of already agreed with them. I don't understand why we still being beat up. Like we already kind of agreed with them.
Next question.
Hey, like I said at first, cuz I can take whatever I dish.
You can take whatever you dish.
I can take whatever I did.
Hey, y'all, we agree with y'all. Nobody rebuttal. I don't think.
Right.
Trash, did you rebuttal? I don't recall you rebutting.
Only
So
for
the
me,
consistency.
slightly.
Okay.
Bro,
So the consistency is men do not think it is factional. That men do not think twice.
Yes.
About
Everybody
dishing out
said
things
factual. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Because the ladies get ready to run us in the ground.
Bro, they like if that's the first segment.
Yeah, because like even like check out this comment.
This is proof
Check
right
out this
here.
comment. Like I'm trying to bring in the conversation on what we're actually talking about. What's the problem?
You literally can't take it right now. We be in the hot seat every week.
God bless you, Asia.
And we supposed to stop talking about it. Clee's supposed to shut up last week and all this other kind of stuff. But now,
God bless you. God bless you, Asia.
Nobody's.
God bless you. Right. God bless you.
Baby, y'all been hurt because cheating is such a trigger for you all because y'all went in.
It's not for me. I don't know if I ain't been cheated on in my adult life.
We heard what y'all had to say a little bit last week. You know what I mean? We only got fired up when Clee said something. We respected y'all last week. When Clee said something is when we all got fired up.
Why don't I get respect?
No, you get respect too, but you said something towards the end. We was all like in our peace and tranquility. You said something towards the end, and Money said, "Huh?" And I said, "Huh?" And that was over. It was a wrap.
Clee said something interesting. I was trying to remember
Here we go.
what it was, but we got off. So I think I'm gonna just go to the next question.
The Lord will bring it back to you.
Okay, do you want to go back into your eloquent soliloquy about the deeper conversation behind this?
Don't let her do it.
I mean, we all know that y'all can't take it. That doesn't. I mean, it's cool. Don't worry about it. I'll save it for y'all later. Don't worry about it.
Yo, I don't know where Ray Baby is, but I want to be in that house because somebody is having fun over there. They are. All you hear is, oh, go right there. Ah, Pikachu, Power Ranger, Black Ranger. I want to be over there. I want to be there.
Wait a minute,
okay,
Ray Baby, tell him. Ray Baby say, "Hey, y'all hold up. Daddy or Big Brother, whoever your title is. I'll be done in an hour. Y'all come back. If I hear another Pikachu, or another Power Ranger punch, or WWE SmackDown, I'm gonna fall out over here."
Yeah, Kim said, I mean, in other words, women don't know how to let stuff go. But we talking about the men tonight. Let's go on back to it. Is it factional or fictional that men would rather apologize through gestures than through words?
Mm.
Meaning, let me give you an example. You messed up. You did something. I don't know. You said something that was out of order. You stayed out too late. You did something. So instead of you actually verbalizing that, baby, I did this. I'm sorry. I apologize for this. It's my intention that it will not happen again. You would rather go buy some flowers and leave them on the bed for her to see them when they get home, and that's your way of apologizing. Is it factional or fictional that men would rather apologize through gestures than through actual words? Ladies.
Factional.
I'm gonna say fictional.
I say fictional too.
Like y'all, I knew that's why I like y'all.
Tatiana.
You didn't hear my reasoning yet, so don't get too excited.
And I say that that's factional.
Fellas.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna say this is so weird because I gave them praise, but I'm gonna say it is factual for most. It's fictional for me.
Right, baby.
I agree. I agree. It's factional for most, fictional for me. You just got to know your personnel. It's just all depends.
Trev.
Words aren't enough for women. That's true. The best apology is change behavior. The best apology is change behavior. And so, with that being said, oftentimes it takes some sugar here and there, or I wash your car, or some roses here and there, lunch at work. It takes those things for her to come home and shut the hell up. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I'm just free game, fellas. But
We
yeah,
just was about
but
to
no,
be like Travis for president until you added that last part.
The last part is the reason. The last part is the reason why you should vote for him. That's his campaign. That's his campaign line.
Money.
I'm with the fellas on this one as usual. What was it? Fiction? No, factual for most, fictional for me. I like that answer. I liked it.
Come on, fellas, I love it.
I liked it.
For the ladies who said factional, why? Why do you feel that way?
Well, I know. I said
better. Men,
yeah, I just feel like
when
go ahead, Tatiana.
It has to be changed behavior, and a lot of men they don't. I don't want to say a lot of men. Let me not do that. It's just for me, my experience is men aren't really willing to change their behavior. They want to appease you or pacify you. So you know what? You said you wanted something a while ago. I'm gonna go ahead and give you something that you said that you wanted instead of acknowledging. And that's why you kept talking about we can't let things go. Consider that women don't feel acknowledged. We tell you that you're doing something that he got your vote. Okay. He tells you that we tell you that you're doing something that doesn't work for us. You take it as nagging, you going about your business, and then once it gets real bad, now you want to buy us something and baby, I'm sorry. When really all we wanted to do was for you to acknowledge it and change your behavior. Now, if you want to take us on a trip afterwards, that's cool. But that's why things continue to seem like they keep coming up because y'all not doing no acknowledgement and behavior transformation. That's why it's factional.
Go ahead.
I agree with Tatiana on that. I agree with her on that because from like I said, from my experiences, it's just for some reason with the guys that I have dealt with, it's just a excruciating pain that they go through to even admit that I was wrong and I'm sorry. And for me, because things like I'm a rare breed. Things like cheating ain't a deal breaker for me, and a lot of things don't even faze me when it comes to the dudes that I deal with. So sometimes it just be like, just tell me you was wrong. and you apologize. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that sometimes we in a moment, or you may not have been thinking straight. I'm very understanding. So if you could just admit it to me and say, "Hey, I'm sorry," like that goes a long way with me. Just admitting and saying it. Though I my love language is gifts. So yeah, you can buy me whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can give me whatever. I'm definitely gonna accept it. But it's just something about hearing a man say, "You know what? I'm sorry. I was wrong for doing it." And that goes a long way with me. So that's why I say that it's fictional, because a lot of men will just, you know, call you like nothing never happened. You know what I'm saying? And then so now we done swept whatever was under the rug. We just keep on going. And then when it come up again, it's like Tashana said, it's like I never let it go. But we never acknowledged it. We never talked about it. You never said anything to me about it. So yes, I do feel like it's fictional for that reason.
For those who said that it is fictional, talk to me.
Well, you about to talk, Asia? Okay. I said fictional because in my experience, since I guess we have to preface it with in my experience, I feel like guys that I've dealt with don't have a problem saying they're sorry. Now, whether or not they were actually accountable and understood what they were sorry for, and that is a difference. But they didn't have a problem saying they were sorry. And I think that they didn't have a problem with it. It's just so they could say, "Well, I said I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?" So they say it just to like cover the bases, like, "Well, I've said sorry." So this it. We just know that I acknowledge and I'm sorry. Now, whether or not they knew what they were sorry for or the depths of it or really like being accountable is totally different. But just saying I'm sorry, they definitely didn't have a problem saying they were sorry. So that's why it's fictional for me.
Yeah, I agree. Right. They're quick to throw you a half-ass "I'm sorry," but don't really sometimes know.
Women emasculate men by saying, "Well, what are you sorry for?"
How is that emasculating you?
Well, no. Sometimes women want a soliloquy, and don't get me wrong. It's okay to apologize. "I'm sorry I laughed at your mama little leg, baby. I'm so sorry. You told me about it ahead of time, and I laughed about it prematurely anyway, so I apologize about that." You know what a woman will do? She'll still, I'm gaslighting. I'm sorry. Let me rewind. You're right. But see how I took accountability.
So it's not
exactly. If you
gave me a
full apology to begin with, and you state what you're sorry for in your full genuine apology, then I don't have to say, "Well, what are you sorry for?" That would insinuate you didn't acknowledge what you were sorry for in the apology. If you're smart and mature and accountable in the apology, you're gonna let me know what you're sorry for, right?
Correct.
So when you don't give me that, that's what gives me the leverage and upper hand to emasculate you and say, "So
see, I feel like we go together. Like you just cut me off right now.
My bad. I'm sorry. You can speak.
It's all good.
But Asia was Asia done? Were you done, Asia?
Sorry, Asia. We just jumped in on you.
Yeah, everybody jumped in on her. I just want to be fair.
No, it's good. No, I mean, I was gonna say the same thing that Jayla was basically saying, is that it's a quick "I'm sorry," and we just supposed to move on from it. But the same way there are love languages, there are apology languages. So for me, I don't have to hear the words "I'm sorry." I just need you to acknowledge that something happened, that we need to talk about something, and we can't just move on. Like, you never even have to say the words "I'm sorry." And some people you do, they just need to hear "I'm sorry." Those are all different, things. And I think Walter White said, it depends on the woman that you're dealing with. So another woman may need to hear "I'm sorry." She may need the gifts. I mean, I don't mind the gifts, but that's not my love language. So
yeah,
hey,
I was reading.
I was reading
somewhere. The
trap was on to something
where everyone has, just like we are.
Oh, you were on to something, trap.
We are aware of the 5 love languages, that there are apology languages, that you can't apologize to everyone in the same manner and it be received. That some people need specific kinds of apologies in order for them to be receptive of it. So I think that's just something we want to research. But go ahead, Dwayne. You got something burning you want to?
Yes, indeedy, because Trap was on to something, and I don't want to just jump over this. So I agree with the ladies about we as men should acknowledge, but I think we also got to be honest about what this acknowledgement is, right? Because I feel like for some women, the acknowledgement is like a whipping post for them. And I wanna make sure that we are emotionally intelligent enough that when we do acknowledge this, this doesn't serve as like, you being my mama and double whipping me in this conversation. And I think what my hopes in my comment is that not to exclude what the ladies are saying, but to kind of challenge the ladies and saying like, hey, and there may not be any of them on this stage. I'm not talking about them on the stage. Maybe it is. I don't know. When we do acknowledge, you can't whip us at the same time, because if the truth really be told, Frank, women have a hard time at apologizing too. And let's be honest,
we're not deflecting tonight. We're not deflecting.
Oh no, we're not deflecting. We're having a full, well-rounded conversation. Because my first comment was that I agree with you, so that wasn't a deflection. That was an acknowledgement. But I'm
women
also bringing up.
I said it go both ways last week, and y'all.
No. We didn't beat you up for saying it goes both ways. We beat you up for the remarks that you made after you said it was both ways. I want to make sure that. I want to make sure.
No, let's be clear. What you told my homegirl last week, you told her she didn't have no accountability when she said it went both ways. So let's be real clear.
Because she didn't acknowledge it first.
I agree with him.
That's why I acknowledged it first and said I agree with you guys. She jumped right out of the gate and was like, "It go both ways." Whoa! That's not. We talk about y'all first. Acknowledge y'all first, and then.
Wait, what is your point? What were you?
I have none now because y'all doing exactly. Money, I wish you would speak up and deal with Clee tonight. I don't understand what's happening here. I don't understand. Jalen's here now. I knew it was gonna be some stuff. Legacy Mommy been cool, but now all of a sudden Jalen's here. It's gonna be absolutely shenanigans. That's why I'm quiet.
Everybody knows.
I'm not tap dancing. I just said.
I give you an example of an apology. I give you an example of an apology.
Come on, baby.
Now, hold on. I do want to say, as the host, as the moderator.
Yes, please say it.
Dwayne, you ain't gonna like it, but Dwayne did just attempt to do and was guilty of what we accused Clee of last
week. All right. So here's I stand corrected. Clee, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Ladies, please forgive me. I will not deflect tonight. I will not deflect tonight. Yes, it's our fault. There you go.
I give you an example of an apology. Listen, I apologize for whatever it is that hurt you. We're not about to go back and forth with this. Let's just move forward.
That's raggedy.
I'm acknowledging that I did. I'm acknowledging that I hurt you, but we're not about to go back and forth with this 2 or 3 weeks from now. We go. If you accept my apology today,
you're manipulating the situation. You're gaslighting. Yeah,
no. I'm not gaslighting.
I'm sorry for whatever it was. We're not about to go back and forth.
If you accept my apology today, I don't want to hear about it tomorrow. It's over with.
That apology, that was raggedy.
Are you first of all,
I acknowledge that I apologize, and I apologize that my actions hurt you. Moving forward, this is what you can expect from me, and leave it alone. All this, we not about to go back and forth.
You can't tell me how to apologize, because there you go. The problem is women do not know how to accept apologies.
No, you just missed what.
You right, baby. Let's go to the next topic, because, baby, I got
help trap
because it's foolishness at this point.
Yes, okay. You just didn't even acknowledge what she said. There's different love languages. There's different apology languages. If my love language is gift giving, and you keep giving me words of affirmation, I can't say that you don't love me, but I can say we're speaking different languages. Then you're gonna feel depleted because you're not speaking my language, and I'm gonna feel unloved because you're not giving me what I need. It's the same thing.
Pause right there. Apology. That's what I was trying. Can you go back?
That was not what you were trying to get in the way.
Can you go back?
Saw that and ran with
Banks.
That's not what you were gonna say.
Banks.
Not
See,
what you was gonna say.
Jalen, I'll be
It's
so
not
glad
what
when the
you
original
told.
people come back.
It don't matter.
We love you, Jalen, but I can't wait till the original people come back. Can we go back to that comment, please, Frank?
Jalen need to come
Brother
back.
Banks, we owe you a cash app tonight. Cause that's exactly what I was trying to paint before I got bombarded with I wasn't trying to be accountable. All I was trying to say is, and let me say this right so y'all don't think I'm not trying to be accountable. I feel like that yes, we as men can do better at apologies, but I feel like in our apologies, nothing works until a woman feels like or says that she wants it to work. I'm not accepting an apology. I accept this apology. And that's where I feel like it just slightly becomes unfair. Because if the roles were reversed, thank you, Lord, for the verbiage. If the roles were reversed, you guys would give us this a bootleg apology and then call us a baby if we didn't accept it.
They apologize by scooting over next to you when you sleep.
Huh? Talk, right, baby. I owe you a cat. Keep going. Keep going.
I can't say that because I'm a communicator. So like I'm gonna talk it out. I'm a talker. I'm gonna talk it out.
This is my
We'll
thing,
never-
man. I am a true diffuser of situations that does not involve men versus men. I don't go back and forth with women, bro. I just don't. Because number one, you're not gonna win. And number two, it's not like in most cases, it's not gonna be good enough, no way. So I just rather whatever I did wrong, I take accountability and I know, you know what? I was today years old when I found out it was different apology languages. So like if I apologize
Today years old.
and Asia expects me to apologize in a different manner than what Jalen does and Clee does.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't got time for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you, hey.
But do you got time to learn love languages?
Huh?
Do you have the time to learn the love language?
Y'all, look, this is no lie. All is new to me.
It's all the same. If
new
you
to
got time to show that woman you love her the way she needs to be loved, you got time to apologize the way she needs to understand and
Well, look,
apologize.
check this out. This is what I mean by no. Well, okay. Here goes Tashiana's favorite quote that I've always known. You have
Marcus
to know
Wilson,
your
get out of
audience,
here.
right?
What you talking about?
By you knowing your
He need to
audience,
be on the show.
by you knowing your audience, what I mean by that is I know what triggers you. I know what fake ass apologies I can give you that's gonna trigger you. So if I take accountability for what I did, then I'm gonna talk to you and say, hey, you know what? I apologize for what I did. This is, whatever the case might have been, and I want to wipe my hands with it. Now, how you choose to handle it afterwards lets me know where we at with it, because I'm not gonna go back and forth. Mine's simple. I'm gonna just be like, man, you know what, bro? Like,
just take one thing out your statement.
I mean, but it's
Money.
nothing wrong with that money. Like it's nothing wrong with it. If you apologize,
that's what I was saying.
That's not what you said. You said once you apologize,
that didn't sound like what you said at all.
Within your apology, you let her know.
We can't
and
win
don't
tonight.
ask me nothing else about it.
I'm sorry about whatever.
in the apology.
Wow.
So that tells you that tone matters and women can be pleased. Because if y'all were saying the
No
same
way,
thing,
man.
I tell you very much, it sounded very different. And the other thing that Money said was, which I kind of was surprised, but I love Money when he was like, I don't have time for all of that. Now, what if as women, we told y'all when it came to meeting y'all needs, you know what, we don't got time for all that, sucking and all that.
You have that option. Exercise it.
But
yo,
that you're satisfied and pleased.
You
would
keep
do
going
that.
up.
Nobody that really wants to please their partner would do that. And the person who said treat people how you want to be treated, no. That I think that's the problem. We grew up with people telling us treat people how you want to be treated. No, treat people how they want to be treated. Love people they want to be loved.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Tashiana?
Sure you can.
If you apologize to your man and he brought it up the very next day, would that irritate you?
It might irritate me. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm gonna ask him, what is it about, whatever I did that you feel like is unsatisfied? What do you need from me concerning that situation? Because to me, while it may be irritating, it's no different than somebody who may not know how to communicate. It tells me you have a need that is unmet. That's what it says to me. But I might just be a weirdo.
They have therapy for that.
Especially the type of man that I deal with. If he's bringing something up, that tells me that his need isn't met, because he's not going to be petty, frivolous, and all these other things. If he's bringing it up again, it's an issue and we need to address it. I'm not going to sweep it under the rug. But again, that's just
or it could be just that he's not satisfied.
I got a pro tip.
So if he says something, cool, then I know that. But I'm not going to deal with nobody who's petty like that all the time. That's just me.
I got a pro tip for the fellas. And it's not even the fellas that's on the panel. It's whoever watching. So we'll go back to what I said when I said you can't win an argument with them. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, do you know how peaceful it is when you just say, you know what, I'm sorry, I apologize. Bro, like if you apologize like Ray Baby said, I ain't gonna lie, bro, you got a long night ahead of you. Like, bro, I want to go to bed peaceful. I don't want to go. If I'm wrong, I was wrong. God damn, maybe it's just me. My tolerance is this show. I just don't, bro.
You and Ray from the same household.
But you know, I'm careful about saying I'm sorry, because she gonna come right back. You right, you're sorry, but I'm all for that.
I apologize.
If I'm sorry, leave me alone. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
come on now. But I'm gonna say this. I wanted to make a statement earlier. There is no button you can press to apologize to a woman where she'll just get it on the front end. You really have to spend. I heard an older man told me one time, you never just learn your woman overnight. You spend a lifetime getting to know your woman. So if that's the woman for you, it's going to take a lifetime. You're going to go months and years, and you'll still be learning something new about your woman. So if that's the woman that's for you for the long haul, then it shouldn't be pulling teeth for me to say to my woman, hey, you know what, I was wrong. And I apologize for that. I shouldn't have hurt you like I did. And I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. And that's going to get you some points later on. You hear me?
Let's just say for the sake of argument, your man cheated on you.
Here go Ray.
Here you go.
And he says, hey, baby, listen. He said, hey, baby, listen. I apologize for stepping out on you. I really do. I'm sorry I hurt you. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's just make it right. I shouldn't have done it. I was wrong for that. Can we just move past the cheating? Can we just move past this? Will you accept that and not continue to badger me about that?
And I'm gonna speak for myself.
I've done that.
Yeah. So like you apologize, but the thing about it is, once you make that apology and you said that and you verbalize it, then that's when we talked about your actions need to follow it. Change behavior needs to follow it. Now, if you still doing X, Y, Z, I still feel, and you're not reassuring me, and you're not making sure that I feel like that whatever it was has come to an end, then yes, I'm gonna bring it up again.
Because you want me to block. You want me to block on social media.
Yes.
You don't want me to have any contact, but I've already apologized for it.
No, but those are the steps. The thing is, not only is even though that's a verbal apology, what one of your counterparts said was that the best what is it?
Apology is change behavior.
Apology is change behavior.
It's change behavior. So apologize, then the change behavior needs to follow up behind it. If there's no change behavior, then yes, you might very well hear from me again about that situation. She not blocked? Yes, you're gonna hear about it again.
If you've accepted me and forgiven me for this, you can't.
Because that means that the apology was not genuine. You just said something to pacify me, and it was not real.
Hey, Ray baby talking, bro. Right.
If you've accepted and forgiven me for this, why are we constantly bringing it up?
Change behavior needs to follow. If there's no change behavior and you're still doing the same thing, then that means that you're not sorry and you're not apologetic and you don't give a damn. That's a whole another different thing. So if you apologize,
what's up, money?
Change behavior, then okay.
Hey, you give me real toxic vibes, bro. Like you might be the type. Ray baby seem like the type that'll do something. Hey, and instead of accepting accountability, he apologize through texts. And then get to the house with her And then she want to talk about it. He be like, "Ma, I just text you. What you mean? Why we going back and forth over there? I just apologized."
I just sometimes I'm a rehabilitated cheater. I don't cheat. I'm just providing a scenario of if your man cheat and I accepted accountability for the cheating, why do I have to go through these laundry list of demands in order to make you feel better about my apology?
Did anybody on this panel say that? Nobody said that. So you just doing this for the sake of argument. So we're gonna let the host, the moderator, go ahead to the next topic because you just trying to shake the table. Ain't nobody on this panel said that.
She said, "I'm right back."
You can catch the Ray Baby and Clee show Wednesday nights on BET. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say this though, Frank. I'm sorry.
Talk to me. Go ahead.
I was gonna say this. Cheating. When you do cheat and that other person finds out, that other person has to go through a grieving process. Mainly because you just killed the trust. The trust is dead. And in order for that trust to be revived, that woman has to go through a grieving process. She has to, she's going to bring it up again. She's going to bring it up a lot because she hurt, because she lost the trust that she had in you. And in order to get that trust back, you're going to have to beg like Keith Sweat and, cry the tears of a clown a few times. I'm really simping because I know my girl watching, so I'm hoping I'm getting some points right now.
It's not simping. It's not called simping. It's not called simping, Travis. No. That's not what it's called. It's not called simping.
I let you down, Ray. I'm sorry. That's all I have for tonight.
It's not called simping.
All right, let's change channels.
Come on.
Is it factional or fictional that men get married because of pressure rather than desire? Is it factional or fictional that most men get married because of pressure rather than desire? Meaning, let's break it down. That perhaps I'm getting an echo, please.
Ray Baby.
Ray Baby was already muted. Perhaps she got pregnant. You feel you're a religious man. You feel the pressure to marry her because you've gotten her pregnant. Or say, for instance, you are not doing as well financially as you desire. Two is better than one. So you feel the pressure to do okay is you adding another person to your household function in order to survive. There's pressure. Or say, for instance, for status, it looks better for this particular job with you making a lot more money for you to have a wife. Or do you get married simply because you love her or simply because you feel like she's the one? Do most men get married? Is it factional or fictional that most men get married because of pressure or they get married because of desire? I'm going to let the ladies answer.
Asia. I'm really thinking hard about that one because that one's kind of a toss-up. Like, I do know there are men that get married for pressure, but I do know a lot of times they may get engaged for that reason, but then they may hold out on actually having a wedding and getting married. So I guess I'm going to go with fictional on that one.
All right. Asia said fictional. Me.
Yeah, I really want to say both. I think it's 50-50, but I would definitely lean more towards fictional. Yeah, I'm going to lean more towards fictional. Now, factual is in there too now. Let's not get away from that. It's really both. But if I had to do 49, 51.
You got to choose. You got to choose either or, Mo. Factional or fictional?
I'm going to say factional. just from my experiences and some of the guys that I know, like, very. I could be kind of torn down the middle a little bit too, because I do know some guys who actually desire to be married and want to be settled down and all that stuff like that, and they've done it. But I do know some guys who, if the woman did not bring it up, like if she's cool with being a friend of a girlfriend or a fiance, he's gonna be cool too. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna go ahead for the sake of the show and just say factional.
Tashiana?
I say that's fictional.
All right, fellas.
Man, this one is gonna be so tough. I got so much to say about this, but I'm gonna just to give the short answer. I'm gonna just go with I'm gonna go with
Don't let me down, money. Come on,
man, bro. I got a lot to say. I'm gonna go fictional.
God, money. Good job, money. Good job.
Fictional, but I got a lot to say though, so y'all go ahead.
Good job, money. I'm gonna agree with money. Fictional for me.
It's gonna be fictional for me, beloved.
Right, baby.
I missed the question.
Is it factional or fictional that men get married because of pressure more than desire?
Oh yeah, that's fictional. That's fictional.
And Dwayne, you saying fictional too, right?
Oh yeah. I got a lot to say, but definitely fictional.
It's very interesting. This is a very interesting split on this. I would have thought that the men would have said factional more.
Is that what you want to say, Frank?
I don't have an opinion. I'm the host. I'm the moderator.
It's a get out of jail free card, and you
I love it.
All the time.
It's the Frank speaking show. I can do whatever I want to do. Let's dive into the whys on the lady side. Those who said fictional, those who said factional. Let's talk to us. Why do you feel that way, having brothers or men that having dated? Why has that developed your answer into what it is?
I'm gonna get my little 2 cents out the way, because I know somebody else finna really dig into this. I was so torn, because I would say fictional, because more likely than not, for guys I know personally, they can't be pressured. They real masculine. Like, you can't pressure them into doing nothing they don't want to do, especially marrying somebody. So that's why I don't really know if I wanted to go with factual. But I also am on the fence, because while I do know guys like that, I equally know men. Literally 9 out of the 10 men that I know that are married because they were pressured by various.
Ain't no way, mine.
You said 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
You know them. Know them personally. You know them personally.
And yes, I know them personally. 9 out of the 10 definitely are married. And I don't know if it's obvious, but I mean, I grew up a church girl, so in the church world,
that's not obvious. That's not obvious.
Oh well, there it is. More likely than not, that's what I saw anyways. Like, you got married because you thought there would be a better look for you to be a pastor, or you got a girl knocked up in church. Hey, Morgan. So yeah, in order for you to keep serving and running up there to get the mic, you had to help and marry her, things of that nature. So definitely on the fence about that one, but I do know equally guys who can't be pressured to do something they don't want to do, i.e. marrying someone, which is so like,
Jay, you can't say you can't say it's 9 out of 10, then say equally.
It is 9 out of 10.
No.
I'm not exaggerating.
9 of the 10 guys that she knows is married.
Yes.
Yeah.
they're married and they don't want to be.
But she might know 20. She might know 20 guys though. And
well, obviously, I don't just know 10 guys.
That's what
out of the few friends and associates I have that are married, I BS you not, 9 out of 10 of them are married and don't want to be.
Asia, out of your female, well, no, I'm not gonna say that. Out of your male friends that you've known or family members that you've known, from what you have observed, why is your answer your answer?
So out of personal people that I know, I think it's fictional because like they can't be pressured to do anything. If they are, like I said, they'll get engaged, but then they'll like make sure the wedding is like not being planned or like whatever the situation may be. Honestly, I can see why like you can say that they're being pressured reasons like the church or different, but I feel like just people I know in general, they ain't trying to get married just because some woman wants them to get married. And I will say this, and y'all women don't hate me. They really don't care what y'all say. Like y'all will hang on. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
That is definitely a true statement.
Asia, she dropped the bomb.
Tatiana, you said definitely fictional, right?
Yes, definitely fictional. I mean, all you have to do is look around in your circles and look at all these women.
Why you always gotta be so? Why you always gotta be like that? Be nice to us.
Because I'm trying to hear my heart. I promise you. But if you just look around in the women in your circles, in our circles, my circles, who want to be married, who are not married, and they're with someone, there's a good amount. I mean, there's people that I know, the girlfriend wants to be married, and I mean, they have a life together. They've been boyfriending and girlfriending for 10, 8, 12 years. And it's not because they don't have a desire. This is why I can say that men choose in that regard. Because it's like, fine, I'll just take what I can get because I want them. He knows. I mean, it's not that he doesn't know he wants to. I remember when I got engaged, the time that I got engaged and I got married, one woman left my engagement pissed off. Like, how is she getting married and me and you done been together all this time? That's why I say it's fictional. Because if a man does not want to marry you, he's gonna do like Asia said. He's gonna buy you a pacification gift, whether it's an engagement ring or a trip or a house or a car, anything not to be bonded to you. That's just what it is. That's why I say it's fictional. And for the men who get married for a position, it's pressure, but not to please you. It's because I want something else over here. I want the church. I want the position. It's gonna make me look better in my career. To have you, it still ain't for you. So I don't do that. I'm not doing that. So it's fictional. So ladies, if you want to get married and he's not marrying you, I've been engaged 4 times. It's not going to take a man all that if he really wants to be with you. I'm gonna just tell you that. So anything that a man is telling you, it's an excuse, and he knows that you're going to do it. And it's the reason why, and I'll say this, and I'll, as they say on Clubhouse, land the plane. It's the reason why women can be in a relationship with a man for 6 to 7 years and they break up and he's eaten up all of your good years, and then he goes and he marries Keisha or Tawana after being with them for a few months. That's what it is.
But if she leave, she just gonna go somewhere else and be in a situation for another 6, 7 years without getting married. So she might as well stay put.
That's not always true.
That's not always true. That's not always true.
Ray baby, why you like this, Ray baby? Why you like this, Ray baby?
Which is the same reason why that man can go to the next woman and marry her quickly. She can go on to the next man and be married in 6 months. Like, that's not always true. You just with the wrong person.
Oh Lord, Ray baby, you are something else. I love it.
Well, hold
on, Clee didn't answer. Clee didn't answer. Then the fellas get to come in and defend.
I said factional because, but I said factional, but I said that I'm once I really thought about it, like I guess I'm kind of torn too because it's like equal. Like I know men who desire to be married and everything like that, and they go do that. But I also know guys who have been pressured into getting married because of what Asia was like, girl, you ain't going nowhere. Tashiana was like, they, girlfriend, boyfriend for 6, 7, 12 years and stuff like that. But when that woman actually gets fed up and she about to roll, a lot of times guys will go ahead and jump on the engagement and go through with the wedding, especially if it's been like a long period of time. So I do know people who have been in this situation. I knew a guy one time, and his response was the reason why he ended up marrying the mother of his kids. Well, they had one child together. He ended up marrying her because she had been holding him down, and he had a side chick that he was in love with, but he married the mother of his child because he said, "I owe this to her. I owe this to her to make her a wife because she had my child." And he married her because he felt like, he owed. It wasn't that he wanted to be married. It was that they had been together since high school. They had children. He had a baby on her. She can't stay with him. Then now they 30-something years old. She's still there. She ain't left. I'm saying? He done been broke, came up, came back down. And he was like, I gotta marry her because I owe this to her. But he was in love with somebody else and had a whole side chick. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's pressure. He just, so I do believe that, it's split down the middle, But I came up with that question, y'all, by the way. And I was just thinking, like, dang. Like, when I thinking back, it's kind of split down the middle. Yeah, but anyway.
Fellas, y'all have the floor.
I don't know if there's anything left for us to talk about.
Not you. I know you can dig up something to say.
No, I mean I can't. Like I think I'm gonna stand here. The only thing that I differ in is, so this is how I would break it down. I do not believe that most men are pressured. However, I do believe that there's a small percentage of church men who are pressured because of that society. I do not believe that the overall man, when I look at, what is it, 7 point something billion people on the earth, give us 2 billion of them are men, okay? I do not believe that 2 billion men are pressured. I believe that out of 2 billion men, maybe 3,000 are pressured, right? And I'm only saying that from a numbers game. These not proven facts. Calm down, Legacy Mommy. Calm down, Jalen. Just calm down. Bring it all the way down. All right. Peace and harmony. I'm just saying from a numbers perspective, I think the majority of men are not pressured. I believe that there is a society, which, I grew up in, church, that are pressured. And many of them, I do agree, ladies, many of them do make decisions predicated upon a look that the society has created. You can't pastor single. You can't pastor alone. You need a wife. Yada, 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 so forth and so forth. I won't get into whether I agree or disagree. That's another topic for another day. However, I do not believe that majority of the men are being pressured. I think that men will make a decision predicated upon how they feel. Frank, I do want to throw this in there. Money, I do want to throw this caveat. I believe that most men try to marry what is right, even if they don't have the discipline to sustain it. One more time. I believe that most men marry what they believe is right for them, even if they don't have the discipline to sustain it. Now, some people going to counsel me for this comment. That's why I don't believe when people say he don't love me because he cheated. No, he doesn't have discipline. Because if we look at the confines of love, and I'm done when I'm done with this, if we look at the confines of love, I disobeyed my mother plenty of times, but I still loved her, and she still loved me. The reality of it is it's just an act of the lack of discipline that people have in their life. So I have no different rebuttal than the ladies, but that pressure, I believe, exists either in two places, either in a society or a certain ethnicity of people. That's what I believe. That pressure exists. I think overall, most men are not pressured.
That was good, Dwayne.
A little bit. He was doing a little deflecting in there.
No,
They,
it was still it landed good though.
Ray,
So we gonna
Ray
give him
Trap
this.
money.
Come on, Dwayne.
Money.
you see how clear is, Jay? That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a
It's not about
producer.
me. It's not about me tonight. He was doing a little deflecting.
That
Okay?
was bruh. That was a mic drop, Dwayne.
That's like 3 times in the last 3 shows. Y'all need to go ahead, Frank. Frank, I'm officially your co-host.
That's,
You can't sit No.
that's a mic drop, bro.
Speaking. We can't do Dwayne featuring Dwayne. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not featuring me. I'm just a co-host. You know what I'm saying?
But that, bro, I really don't got much after you. Really summed up just about everything I was gonna say. I don't really got nothing after this, bro.
I do want to. Okay, let's go a little deeper, fellas. Into this particular question, from your experience and just those you know, does the pressure come more so from women or just from society, period? Meaning, like, do you feel the pressures of the world, like you need to fulfill this particular area of your life in order to be accepted by a certain caliber of people? Or do you feel like you've seen this mostly come from women, whether it be your peers in women or your mothers, your aunties, the church mothers, whoever? They say you need to go on, like, you need to go on, marry her. She a good girl. You need to go on get that. Who does this pressure come from, if it is a such thing as pressure? Where exactly would you say that this comes from?
Dwayne, I know you was chomping at the.
I'm trying not, because I'm gonna have another drop mic moment, man.
Go ahead, beloved. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have another drop mic moment. Frank. I'm gonna call your name one more time. Frank the Third. Frank, this pressure is not coming from. Let me be mature, okay? This pressure, the bulk of this pressure, I wholeheartedly believe this, is coming from what we see on social media from celebrity couples that we want to idol. And Frank, here's where I messed up. Let me go ahead and go to my soapbox. Here's where I messed up, Frank. Why is it that we are looking at people that we don't know when we got people in our space, grandparents, uncles, and all of them, like, who got really great marriages for 20 years? We're not looking at their relationship. We're looking at people that we don't know, that we just buy their music. We go to their master classes. We go, I feel like preaching now. We go to all of this stuff, and we're being pressured by social media versus looking at the relationships of the people that we see next to them. I'm telling you, the days, as far as the church, I'm going to tell you where that pressure comes from. That pressure from the church comes from, i.e., it can come from pastors. It can come from women who feel like, I'm mature enough, I'm ready to get married. It can come from the pressure of, I don't want to sin. I don't want to tell y'all my thoughts on that because I don't want nobody to judge me. I don't want to sin, so I want to have sex, so I'm going to get married. We don't even know the weight of marriage. I'm seeing, this is my personal opinion, I'm seeing 23, 22, 24, 25-year-olds talking about, I want to get married. You don't even know yourself like that. I know the church made you believe that you know yourself. You don't know yourself like that. And you're going to change as time goes on. Get to know yourself first before you make a commitment to something that's bigger than you. So I feel like we got too many people that subscribing to social media, subscribing to their desires, subscribing to what they want, subscribing to a look of what they want, and it's causing them to rush what they're not even familiar with, nor have they gotten the proper training for.
I can kind of agree with Dwayne on that as far as social media is the reason behind pressure, because even though we're talking about the midnight, women feel pressured, too, to be married or have children and all that stuff like that because of, society and social media. I can, he talking about, we looking at, other couples for couple goals. Like, yeah, I like the aesthetics of couples and stuff. I post stuff like that on my social media. Yeah, they cute, you know what I'm saying? But you just never truly know what's going on. My parents are about to be married for 39 years on Christmas Eve. It'll be 39 years my parents have been married. You know what I'm saying? My sister and her husband, they have been married for almost 20 years. So it's like, those are my couple goals. Like I tell people all the time, and if you follow me on social media, you see when my parents, I post my parents a lot. Like those are my couple goals. You know what I'm saying? Because I am actually there and experiencing and knowing that 39 years later, my parents are still very much in love. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I can only speak for myself with it, but I do, agree with Dwayne on that social media does add the pressure. But since we, sake of argument, I think that it pressures women more than men. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that social media kind of, nowadays give men the the okay to deal with several women. And
I agree with you, Clee. I agree with you, but the problem is then when a woman is pressured, because watch this, how this trickles. I agree that women are being pressured more than men, but that pressure is creating, Frank, they're going to ask me off your show after this, that pressure is creating in the initial date stage, and fellas, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, in the initial date stage, what the first date out, asking questions like this: what's your intentions? I don't know you.
Okay, but this is my thing though.
I don't know you.
I hate when men say that. And
no, Clee, I got intentions, but I don't want to share my intentions with you yet because I don't know you, and I don't want you to portray something that you are not.
I get that. It should never be a first date question, no. But I just feel like ultimately when you're in the talking stages, knowing if a person wants to be married in life or not is a valid question.
Yes, but I'm saying you can ask it.
But because my thing is no. And men have to understand this. Like if I ask you, what do you want? What are you looking for? What are your intentions? That don't mean with me.
I have no problem.
Can I say something?
I have no problem with you asking. Not the first date when I just sat down and grabbed a chicken. Like let me eat my chicken before.
Maybe not the first date, no, but like after we have if we're in the talking phase and it's been a couple of weeks and it depends on the situation. Like there's a time early on when you can ask what are your intentions. Just because I ask you what are your intentions does not mean what are your intentions with me, because I feel the same way.
But Clee, I know that's you, Clee. Like we talking about 8 billion women on the earth, and because I date women and I know you don't.
Like me.
Right, and because I've dated women and I know you don't date women, like when they ask this question, they're not asking this question from a state of the future, because this how I would ask it if it's from the future. Hey, what are your future goals in the next 5 years? Because here's what a man is going to say in that. If his future goals in the next 5 years is to be married, he's going to verbalize that. The problem is they're asking that because let's be honest. Many of our queens have been broken by us. Come on, we talk about owning. Let's own it tonight. They've been broken by us. And because they've been broken by us, they're going to ask these questions as a safeguard and a caution question, because if they even remotely smell that you have any bit of player or dog mentalities in there, they're going to be like, oh, well, I want to know what your intention is, especially if they look at your Instagram and see that there are a flock of women who like what you're doing, who subscribe to what you're doing. He must be this.
But you know what, though? I don't think
with you knowing that, what's wrong with it?
I don't think that's a safe. I don't think that's a safe question for a woman to ask, because now you're opening yourself up to a guy who can become a chameleon.
That's my point.
And fit the narrative that you're looking for. And also about this pressure, I think that a lot of times, I think mostly it's men put a lot of pressure on themselves when it comes to getting married, because they are afraid that when they marry this woman, she will not be the woman who she was before they even got married. Like a whole lot of things change, and that man is not sure that he will be able to deal with it, because he knows that the first sign that woman shows of her not doing the things that got her to the point that wanted him to marry her, he probably already halfway out the door anyway. But I don't think that a man can be pressured by a woman to be married. He puts the pressure on himself.
I'm gonna be quick, man. I think I'm gonna get away from the social media aspect of it because that never mattered to me, and I don't know how to many men, that actually matters to them. But the social media never played any impact whatsoever on me, but maybe other guys. But where I was gonna go with it was more so society and the people you have around you. So like if the people around you are more traditional based, then they kind of push you towards that. But if they're more on the renegade side, like the other half of me or the more Ray baby side, I would say they're gonna let you know, like, hey, the good and the bad. See what this my issue with it real quick is that there's no realness in it. So you rather me get married, but you don't want to tell me what comes with this. You see what I'm saying? You want to pressure me into doing this. I don't mean the women, but I mean the men, your circles of people around you would tell you to get married, but not tell you the bull that they dealing with in their own marriage. So don't try to sell me on what you feel like is beneficial to me in my life. Give me the tools and the discipline I need to be able to get through this marriage that you're trying to push me into. See, I know both sides of it because I got other people in my clique who will tell me, hey, bro, ain't no point in getting married. Ain't no sense of doing it. It don't make sense in your position you in. You know what I mean? Blase, blase. But they also give you reasonings behind it. They going to keep it real with you. So I'm with whatever you with, but I think majority of the time it's just the people that are around us should keep it real with us. Don't just sell me on marriage and not tell me the bad part about marriage, or don't tell me don't get married when there are benefits to getting married. I just feel like whoever's around you puts the pressure on you in whichever way that you're gonna go.
That's a great point, Money.
Yep,
that was
like
good.
that,
That was real good. Listen, we gotta wrap up. This has been brilliant. Tell me, ladies, how y'all feel about the men being in the hot seat tonight? How did they do? Was tonight productive? Were they accountable?
It was a little rough in the beginning.
They was doing some deflecting for sure.
Who said it was a little rough in the beginning? It sounded like Asia to me.
Ladies in the comment section, tell me how y'all feel about tonight. Was it a successful hot seat? Did the men take accountability? Did they receive what the women were saying? Did they ask the questions? Did they take it? How y'all feel about it? Let's go. Jalen, how you feel about
it? You were in the hot seat indeed, whether or not you were accountable and you was sitting in it. That's a different no. You deflected every chance you got. You went out screen and like you had technical difficulties. Travis started trying to say what he needs to say so he won't get in trouble when he get home. The way he trying to say what he thought we wanted to hear. It was just kind of all over the place.
Wow. I can't wait to get my depiction of the ladies tonight.
Asia, how you feel about it?
Yeah, like I said, it was rough in the beginning. I feel like we started coming around, but in the beginning, it was they were not taking what they were dishing out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new legacy mommy.
Lane coming up. Yeah, I think we just can
Tatiana, how you feel?
I mean, y'all didn't get what was supposed to give. Ray Baby definitely is toxic. He in here shaking the table, but we know what we know what he's here for. Dwayne, he had his moments where I was like, oh, and then I was like, man, go on mute. Travis, he brought a little balance, but like Jalen said, we know he did it because he don't want Oprah putting him out. And thank God they had Money as the team captain tonight. I think that's
Money. I'm starting to see biased behavior here.
Yeah,
I'm starting to really see biased behavior here, Money.
Hey, you
must be sending them flowers after the show is over or something because everybody's celebrating you. I don't know what's up with this.
I'm cool with all the women on the panel, man. It's the comments for me. I'm surprised I'm getting love in the comments.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, Money. You getting love in the comments. I dropped the bomb. I dropped the bomb, Frank. I ain't got no love, Frank.
You got love. You got love. I promise you got love. You just was in the zone, so you ain't see it. Fellas, tell me how y'all feel about tonight. How y'all feel about being in the hot seat? Let's let everybody go around the room, and then I give.
I think that the fellas put on a master class of accountability. I mean, I'm just really taken aback. I'm just really taken aback by the accountability, owning up to it. I mean, bravo, fellas.
Oh my God, I love you. I love you, Ray baby. I'm bringing you. I love you. I love it.
Ray baby,
Trap, talk to him.
Great night. That's all I got. Listen, don't worry about what me and Oprah got going on, beloved. Listen, I did my best to speak my piece and not offend anyone. I love all the ladies because all the ladies love me, and I love you back in the name of Jesus.
Listen, while the fellas wrapping it up, y'all let me know in the comment section if the fellas need another week.
They already been typing there, bro. They already been saying it.
Because we got a lot of more questions.
Yeah.
On Facebook, they saying the fellas need another day.
I'm a black man in America. I was born in a hot seat.
I don't feel like the questions were hot enough. You know.
Well, here's my depiction. I'm gonna shut up, Madam J. Here's my depiction, ladies and gentlemen. We now have 2 legacy mommies on the show. I'm praying to God that Frank in season 5 does not. We need no more legacy moms. She Asia has just joined it. The ushers that used to stand in church when I was 15. I'm still recovering from that. Can you pray for me?
Somebody. Don't bring your trauma over this way. Keep it over there.
I'm trying not to. Y'all pray for Clee because Clee is the female version of Ray Baby. Of Ray Baby.
Not the female version of Ray Baby. You got me.
And then Jay.
1 in a million.
And then Jay she's so happy to be here tonight that she's gonna go against anything the guys say. So that's my take, Frank. Frank asked me my take. That's it. That's all I got.
I gave you all the
take.
I take every good thing I said back.
See that right there? That right there. You see that? She took it back. See what I'm saying? That's what they do.
Listen, tonight has been excellent. We're going to do it again next Monday. Hopefully
Monday.
y'all preparing. Next Tuesday. I'm sorry. Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
I got to do something on Monday.
Next Tuesday night at 9. Next Tuesday night at 9. We'll be right back here on Facebook and YouTube. Listen, tonight has been excellent. I think the fellas did a fair job at being accountable tonight and being in the hot seat tonight. I agree with the ladies in the beginning. There was a bit of deflecting from the hot seat, and in the beginning we were kind of doing exactly what we accused Clea of doing last week. So y'all hit me up with questions. I got a whole bunch of more questions that I did not ask tonight, so we'll save those for next week. Somebody say I'm running low. Yeah, it's been a long day, y'all. My Sundays through Tuesdays are crazy, so pray for me that I get some rest tomorrow and the rest of the week. Of course, listen, you can pull up if you're in Memphis. You can pull up to New Salem Church, Memphis, 2237 South Parkway, East Memphis, Tennessee, 38114, right here in the heart of Memphis, Tennessee. Matter of fact, this Sunday I'll be preaching the 9:30 a.m. service and the 11:30 a.m. service. I'd love to see you at either one of those this Sunday. So man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks to everybody on the panel. Shout out to the crew. Everybody was absolutely excellent. This was a good blend of people tonight. Asia, thank you for giving us the house rules on tonight. I saw Mama Carl in the building in the comment section. Everybody in the comment section, man, thank y'all. Frankly Speaking Live would not be what it is without you. Listen, last but not least, I need y'all to tell somebody about this show. I need you to tell somebody, spread the word. If every one of you just bring one person with y'all next Tuesday night, it'll double. Just one person. Every one of you, just bring one person with you next week. Of course, you can always send the replay out. Just send the link out, and they can go back and watch the whole show. Till next week, y'all. Until next Tuesday. Y'all already know what I do. I holler.